Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And all three battleship classes that we have are in action today. And we're going to start off with the Fise, as in the Fuso/Ise class ships. We have Ise and Hyuga. We also have the Nachi helping out against one of the 7 now, battleships that China has built. These Yunti $326.8 million pieces of rubbish. So we saw in the last battle that they are not good. They're not, okay, they're just not good. They don't have nearly enough firepower to deal with this. It's the sort of ship you would take if, you had... there are transports too, of course there are. If you had an enemy who had metric tons of cruisers and destroyers, could potentially be nasty, but wow, hi. That's quite the elevation you've got going there. I'm pretty sure that's more elevation than the guns can actually do, but okay. It does look quite fun. AA guns deployed. That is very silly, I like it. Even Nachi is getting in on the action. Look at this. Preparing for some truly long-range firepower. Okay, let's actually... get in range. I do want to kill off the transports if I can. Not quite sure why the game is elevating quite that much, but I think 0% chance to hit. Yeah, we're not quite in range yet, that's why. Oh, turn the torpedoes off. Should be able to hit that one though. Would have thought. Yeah, there we go. Starting to open up. Oh, wow. Jesus. Jesus Christ. That was from the cruiser. Look at that. 3 hits. Pretty much. What the hell with that accuracy? That is insanely accurate. Oh, Nachi. Yes, very nice. This is insane. 64% accuracy. Bang. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm going to get the battleships, well, once they're in range, to focus on their battleship, and we'll use the Nachi to apparently just delete transports. Why is it so good? Range found 2,700%. Well, I'm not complaining, but yeah, that's like precision guided nonsense going on there. Boom. Now, those things are slow, the battleship, I mean. 20 knots or something like that. Battleships in range yet? Yeah, just about. There's actually rounds in flight. So I'm you can switch targets before they sink. Almost. Oh! Oh, my word. Oh, that's got a sting. Goodbye, little transports. We hardly knew you. Just so savage. So savage. The battleship is just like, yeah, no thanks. I'm off. 29% chance to hit the battleship? Really? That is some good shooting. No idea where the shells are going. I think they're going into the sky, but... that is a weirdness I've noticed with the 14-inch guns for Japan. The muzzle velocity seem way off. Like 400, 500 meters per second. Which is slower than the 8.9 inch. Which does make some sense because, I mean, obviously an 8.9 is smaller, but also not. Because these things should have way bigger bursting charges. So it does seem a little weird. Anyway, the Nachi is peppering away. It says 59%. Oh, no, they are. They're firing them now. Properly. Yeah, this thing has a oh, this one's different. Oh, no, that's because I'm looking at my own ship. Yeah, a 9.6 inch deck means it's going to be a little tricky to go through, but... not super tricky. Oh, that was a nasty hit, though. 12-inch gun, finally finding its mark. Don't want to get any closer then. Still just kind of peppering with HE. Yeah, no chance to pen. But with a cadet crew, fire damage definitely can help. Like the battleships are switched up to HE. And 100% chance to hit. Nice. Let's see if we can't get some more guns on the problem. Because these things carry quite a lot of firepower. There we go. She really suffering, this ship. Even if it is just partial pens and stuff at the moment. The odd overpen. That's a lot of fire. And a lot of crew loss. And as we saw with the other one, cadet crew, bad damage control, the odd torpedo or ammo debt. You can just cook the crew inside out. Not much they can do about it. Yep. Burnt down. Oh dear. Yeah, aside from that one hit, the Nachi took pretty much fine. So that's good. Oh, goodness. Other. Can load back into the game world. There we go. Clicking to continue. Good, 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 good. Right, one down. Let's see what a Nagato can do against it. Also have a Quango to help. And a couple of Myokos. Oh, and more transports. Lovely. Oh, China. Oh, I can't. No, I don't feel sorry for you at all. You built 8 trash tier battleships. It's your own fault. Oh, right. Okay, Mitsu. Here. Let's go. Let's go, you two. Tops off until we have sunk the transports. This is the first time the Nagatos have even gotten to do something. It might be, actually. Fine looking vessel, if I say so myself. A little bit weird with the kind of unpopulated quarterdeck, but overall very nice. Well, we can see the enemy at least. They've seen us. Yeah, transports are right there. Oh no, they're closer. Oh yes, we can have some fun with that then. I'll be in range eventually. And the slaughter is going to begin. Because that battleship is way off in the distance. It just was like, nope. I heard what happened to the other ones. I'm off. Wait, the rear turrets are firing? Oh no, they're not. Just getting very confused. Whoa! A 16-inch hit. What range was that? 22.5. Hey, that's not bad. That's impressive. It's a something. Yeah, that's a transport. Yeah, the accuracy on those cruisers is bonkers. Oh, nice hit. Oh, oh, God. That was a 14-inch hit, so that was from here. Oh, that was an 8.9. Yeah, this is a little bit unfair, but it's making me smile, so never mind. Some good practice. Get the gunner's eyes and range tables calibrated. Well, yep. Well, the next lot are a little bit further away. But they're not exactly the fastest ships in the world. Here, looks like she's the first to fire. Might be a shell coming out of nowhere in a minute. Never mind, cruisers are going to get there first. Then there were two. Then there was one. And then none. Hasn't given me a mission update, but I'm pretty sure that was the last transport. Now there's just a battleship that is running away. But again, they're not the fastest things in the world. 20.1 knots. We'll get her eventually. Even if it is only at 6 knots. The 14s are almost in range from here. So she's probably going to open up first. Yep. I can't see the shells anywhere. Must be fired into space. Oh, there we go. Came out of nowhere, see what I mean? the invisible shells when they're fired that high. It's a bit weird. Cruise is opening up. What about Mutsu? Oh, she's getting there. Scores a partial pen on here. At least they hit something. That's pretty impressive for them. Oh, you can see here shells now. And now the process of burning down the Dajing can begin. Oh, Mutsu's opening up too. Weird. St. Elmo's fire effect there. Again, just burn them down. Probably the best way of doing it. But, yeah, you can try some AP for me. I think the cruisers have got the HE spam covered. How far is she able to go now? 17.7. Oh, yeah, come on, more damage. Oh, game's stuttering a bit there. Wasn't a fan of that. Ah, that's... I'll tell you why it's stuttering. Daka guns. The mighty 3-inch guns have opened up. Oh, you're doomed. Oh, the 3-inch guns. Actually looks like I have, like, miniguns on these things. At ×5. It's ridiculous. Like, too many shells. Stop making me do so many calculations. Sorry, Dreadnoughts. She's just taking horrendous damage. Crew is almost ready to surrender. Oh, hello. Cheeky torpedo. I thought they were on the front and back, not the side. I can't avoid that. That is annoying. This is where they get lucky. Okay, no. Good. shaders on here look a bit weird. It's gone all orange. Very weird. Hello. Thank you. Surrendered. Okay. Cool. Who did the most damage there? Haguro! Jesus Christ. 84,000 damage just with the, well, predominantly the 8.9 inch gun. Good grief. That will be against those transports. Damage received is probably more interesting. So mostly, yeah, the 14s and the 16s. The 8.5. It's weird. Okay, they're just reporting their 8.5s. Doing a reasonable job, but yeah, it was the battleships that came along. Jesus Christ, look at the 3-inch guns. Oh. Okay. You've had your amuse-bouche. You've had your starter. But now it's time for the main course. We have a port strike mission featuring not one but 2 Yamato classes. Not the Yamato herself, unfortunately. But, yeah, here we go. Musashi Shinano, backed up with 2 Taizais, bunch of heavy cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, and a bunch of destroyers against 2 of those trash class ships. It's not even fair. And I love it. Right. Gives us a chance to test the Yamatos, though. Look at that. Yeah, not 1, but 2 of them. Glorious. Right. Where is the enemy? Northwest. Let's go. Actually, you were on follow, weren't you? Yeah, you can go back to doing that. You lot. Let's. No. Yeah. And who are you screening? That's fine. Save. Nobody else has any torpedoes. That's all fine. Okay, now you're so off kilter you can go full speed. There we go. Oh yes. Oh, that's the sound I like. 17% accuracy right off the bat as well. Good grief. Oh. Love it. Right. Presents coming at you. Oh, they're running away. Okay. Well, I mean, sensible, really. Partial pin. Don't let them get away. I don't want to send the destroyers in because, like, those ships definitely can cause problems for a destroyer. Ooh, right through the main deck. Oh, oh. Couple of extended deck overpens. See, I thought those 18s would really suffer, but so far, they're doing okay. The 8.9s from the cruisers are opening up too. So are the 12-inch guns from the 2 battle cruisers. Oh, oh, oh. Such a satisfying noise. Oh. Oh, oh. Already up to 25% crew losses, the Nyan. Or Nyan. Yeah, cramped quarters makes them really vulnerable to just being battered into submission. Oh, we switched targets. Just letting that one burn out. I mean, I guess we did want to slow her down too. How much are those, the Yamatos? They're 373. These are 326 with a cadet crew, so put a good crew on them, and yeah, you'd be looking at a similar price. Like, what have you done, China? It's so bad. Oh, ammo debts. All sorts going on now. The Nyan is very close to surrendering. The Ming Gadari is also suffering. Whoa! Taizai, like, running really close now. Trying to finish her off with a 2-inch gun. Oh yeah, watch out for that torpedo launcher. Just a pile-on and a half. Oh, here come the 18s. Oh. Yeah, flooding now becoming an issue. I think the game is slowing down when it's trying to show the little... all the little fire graphics and things. Because when I don't click on the enemy ships, it runs better. So, must be something to do with trying to display all of that. Oh, a couple of torpedo hits for good measure. Yeah, was that the Shinobis? Yeah, Shinobis sending some torpedoes their way too. You know, might as well. Might as well. Down goes the night. It's a flooding. Wow, okay. And then immediately after, the other one sinks due to fire. Well, China, I'd say you tried, but did you? Did you really? Oh, just brutal. Right, who did the most damage? I wish this was actually sortable. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. Taizai, 5.7. Musashi and Shinano both doing very well though. 4.3 and 4.2k damage respectively. Taizai and Maybure, just because they went right in, got all that damage in. But yeah, Yamato's. Yeah, they work. Those 18-inch shells do actually really pack a punch. That's good to see. And the ships are pretty accurate, which is also really good to see. Because I was a little bit worried that they would suffer a little bit. I'm not surprised, China, but I think you still have some of those battleships left. And I don't want you to think that they're any good. So I would quite like to sink all of them. How many do you have left? 4. Yes, I want to sink all 4 of those. Because they're a waste of money. And you shouldn't have them. Build something different. Okay, I did say that I wanted to do some refits. I'm still waiting on the armor quality, so that is going to be armor quality tech. So that is going to be in the next video. I also still don't have the higher marked 14-inch guns, so it's going to be a very moderate refit, and then I might not even show it. It'll be pretty boring. And when I get the Mark 4 guns, that'll mean that the Fisei and the Quongos can be redone. The Taizais and... yeah, well, the Taizais I'm pretty sure already have the Mark 5 12-inch gun, but I will double check that. I think we already have... yeah, we already have the top-end small guns. So all of our cruisers and destroyers are already using the best guns. So Yeah, and then of course, when we finally get Mark IV 16-inch guns and things like that. But that'll take a while. In the meantime, I'm going to sort out my budget. I'm going to laugh more about that ridiculous Chinese battleship. Oh, it's just a repair bill. It'll be fine. Ridiculous Chinese nonsense. And see if we can get some of the other ones. There's one here. Where's the other one? Where are you? It'll be around here somewhere. I can only see one at the moment. Might be in port. It's hard to tell sometimes here. Because there's two ports like right on top of each other. Or three even. And then there's a... No, there's two. And then there's a task force. But yeah, we'll see if we can get it. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.